for the halftime.
Yes.
Okay, George.
I like how nobody actually bothers to play that marathon for so long.
Hey guys, welcome to the World Cup number 3 official stream. I'm rediscovered, and today we are going to watch the second semifinals between Japan and Netherlands. I'm joined with several commentators today. Your players.
Hello, sorry about that.
And I also have Wolfie joining us.
Hello.
Alright, so if you haven't seen the other semifinals, Korea won against Taiwan by a score of 6-1. And right now, Japan and Netherlands are currently warming up to Ago Itis, the map by Happy 30. We're playing it with hard cards, and apparently Evergott's not doing too good.
He's not trying.
Pretty much, yeah.
Why would they play this map hard on really? Has to be like.
Well, first off, that's a really long map to play for a warm-up.
And how do you survive this winner? I think everyone's gonna fail this one.
You're underestimating
What sort of speed do you need to survive it hard road?
I'm not exactly sure. It could be like 440 or something.
Okay, so technically suitable for us, but.
Yeah, it doesn't look like the most serious of warm-ups if you look at Evergott and Hanky.
But it's too bad it's not for such a long time, because since we have the stream up, we should have gotten into it quite sooner.
Well, if anything, Laporte, RT, Yui, and Suzuka Fun are doing fine.
Doing better than ITU. It's a good strategy. You play this map, you make the opponent's team really tired, and then you beat them.
We'll see how that goes.
And apparently we're back live. Sorry about
Yeah,
that,
just
everyone.
fixing some sound issues here and there. Should be good now. Wow, I am very ill prepared for this. I didn't even start MIRC.
Yeah, apparently we lost Mr. Color. He'll be back shortly. And he should be back. Hi, Color.
As for the first build-up of this round, it's going to be flashback. It's picked by Japan.
And that's gonna be right to the right on the first pick. Wow.
You're sounding awful. You should just reconnect or something.
Unfortunately, I wasn't present yesterday, so I didn't actually see how everything went because I didn't have time to watch.
Well,
vlogs.
we learned that there is one part in this map that's going to be the most interesting to see, which is when you get to something like 800, 840 Combo, I don't know. It's pretty far into the map. There's a long stream which suddenly splits up into different spacings, and the space stream was actually so hard that a lot of the really good players from both the Korean side and the Taiwanese side over-anticipated it and missed on it. You will get like going from perfect score to suddenly getting a miss, which does show how hard this stream is.
Well, I just hope that both teams had the occasion to watch that, because they probably know what to expect of the map at least.
We also saw a lot of random misses from the teams in the last round. I think that it's going to be quite hard, especially from the Netherlands side. That's just my premonition of this one, because it's a lot of jumps and it's fast, it's pacey, and yeah, it's during a tournament. For both teams this is the case though, but still I think that when you have players like RTU who can pretty much full combo anything, just like Korean players, then it makes it kind of exciting to see.
Well, since the match is going on, we can just see how it goes.
Obviously,
of course, there is a lot of expectations around, especially for the Japanese team, but the Netherlands team actually made it this far, so it's not really good to just discredit them just yet.
No, of course not. Although I do think that arguably on paper, Netherlands' road to the semifinals has been a lot easier than any of the other teams.
Well, some people actually call it luck, but, well, luck is sort of part of the skill as well, so...
Well, this is sort of what you get when you win your group. You have a greater chance of this happening, where you will meet supposedly weaker opponents during the knockout stages in the first rounds. That's just how it works.
Yeah.
And due to certain circumstances, Netherlands did not have to meet Malaysia, so in some sort of way they didn't really have to do all that. For instance, Taiwan or Korea as well. Japan has already had to meet Poland, which was a pretty hard opposition. You wouldn't really be able to say which of the teams, Netherlands and Poland, are the best. Arguably, you would see Poland having just the same amount of chances as Netherlands, and in that case, it's like really facing that luck.
Yeah, and it's also really sad that the Netherlands team kind of lost their ace player, being Gladio, whatever.
You're coming into the stream now, if we haven't already paused it.
Oh, it's gonna be now, I think, because they're like 800
It's around
combo.
800 combo, yeah.
Well, so far the score looks in Japan's favor.
Did you see all those misses in Sarah's side? I think he actually failed.
Yeah, but the others kind of held it. I suppose they expected that.
Yeah, just I didn't even know about it and still miss it because it's so different and it's so easy to over-anticipate something like that.
Yeah, and since Laporte missed, I think this should be a Japanese team win.
But a really strong performance by Zozo Zofan though, and unlucky miss right before the full combo
miss at
points.
the start. Yeah. Well, that's that. That's 1-0 for Japan. They won by 9.2 million points. 9.3 actually. And this was Japan's pick, so we'll see what Netherlands has to say.
I'm sort of expecting to see deep space in this one as well. The main reason why is because I've seen Netherlands players playing that map really well in the past. I think that's something that they feel comfortable with, at the very least. And also on the Japanese side, Apricot is a great fan of that map, being a fan of galvanized mapping in general.
Well, from the past match between Netherlands and Australia, you could see that the team of Netherlands, they were actually quite weak on streamy maps, so I think you're right. They'll probably just try to focus on more jumpy and pattern-heavy maps rather than streams. Of course, they could have practiced and kind of nullified those weaknesses, but if it's gonna be like the last time, I'm pretty sure they will try to avoid streamy maps.
I'm pretty sure of that as well. And next map's going to be the double time pick hero. It's a 2-2 hard map.
That's one of the arguably easier double time picks. But I don't know.
Japan might have a player switch in this one.
I don't know, if you ask me, players who can physically handle really fast stuff, I think Hero is actually a harder map than, let's say, Identity Part 4.
Because it's more complex.
Yeah, it has more complex patterns and the map itself is more complex because it mixes a lot of objects together, while on, let's say, on Identity Part 4, which has streams and sliders, and they're not really intertwined. So basically you just have sections of objects which are not that hard to play, you can just follow them and click on control.
Yeah, that's for Identity. It's not really about cursor control, is it? It's mostly about being able to stream that BPM.
Well, it is sort of easy to slider break on such maps, especially because of the speed, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Of course, identity is kind of
Apricot has
short.
been replaced by Karuta, really fast player, obviously better pick than Apricot, who's really good at the more complex, slower maps, I would say. Karuta plays double time hard work everywhere these days.
Yeah, it's really hard to keep track who is doing what nowadays, because everyone likes hard rock double time really fast and really approach rate fast maps, AR10 and stuff.
Oh yeah, anyway, what I think about, well, when I see Karuta, it's like he usually has scores in extremely hard maps, not necessarily like if I've seen him getting, like if there's a really hard map playing on hard rock, then you will actually see him getting a score there. It's quite impressive. It means he's quite a capable player, and it's definitely in some way that's actually better than anything else in this tournament. Player that can play pretty much anything, which is hard, and get a full combo.
Well, both Laporte and Zozo so far, they're actually really good on both hard rock and double time, so we'll see how this goes.
Alright, and I am back.
Welcome back, Mr. Bowman.
Hopefully with better internet.
Well, it's not as bad as before, but I guess people can understand you now.
Alright, sweet. My router was just being silly. Of course, it would happen now of all times.
Yeah, we apologize for the wait, but apparently Henki had some issues with his headphones, so he replaced them and we're going now.
So we're playing Hero by Skillet, right?
Yep.
This is an interesting background. I don't know if the song is related to the series or not, but yeah.
I actually thought the same, but there was a discussion about it. Some people think it actually fits. No spoilers.
Let's see, it looks like Pinky's having some trouble with the double time. Other than that, other players are doing fine.
Well, this map actually has really high OD, and with double time it's even harsher. So the accuracy requirements for this map are actually pretty insane.
Broke, and Laporte broke as well, so and so did Syria. That actually could be really close.
And it's versus Britain, RT doing really well though, and but for the moment it's actually pretty even. Considering how
Yeah,
we just have
Karuta,
two high
Ruchi,
combos.
Eddie, and Zuzufan are all keeping combo. If one of these four-player breaks their combo now, they will give the other team the win. And Eddie broke, so yeah, unless one of the players from Japan breaks, I think it's safe to actually it could be close. Yep, it's a win for Japan by 4 million points. Karuta getting full combo, really nice, and so did Zuzufan on Netherlands' side. Other than that, yeah, real nice play also by Ruruchi, I think it's how you're supposed to pronounce him, and Eddie, but yeah, they missed at the end, so. And that's actually the first double time pick we've seen this round. Because in the other semifinals, no double time maps were played.
Well, this is considered the easier double time pick by most. We already discussed it, kind of.
That's interesting.
I guess they're just trying to get like the easy maps out of the way so they can actually start competing properly. But seeing as Japan won both, this might actually be like that the team of Netherlands is running out of time.
Well, it was close though. It was definitely really close. It could have gone either way. And looking at the scores, actually, I'm noticing that Eddie got really high accuracy on this one.
Yeah, that was an awesome play. Something is going on because we kind of lost feed from Eddie. Just stay tuned.
Yeah, I think Henke's gonna replace him.
Wasn't Henke already inside the team?
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he was.
I don't know if they have another player or not.
Yeah, we're not exactly sure what's going on, but apparently we only see 3 players from Team Netherlands, and this could take a while to solve, so stay tuned please. And looks like since we lost at the end, we're not exactly sure what exactly is going on, but Sumarilyn has joined, and I suppose we can continue with this match.
And the next map is going to be Almeidas Belgueira.
That's quite an interesting pick. It's fairly streamy.
178 BPM streams going well. Basically, you have to be really good at this BPM to be able to play the map somewhat well, because it's quite complex. Other than that,
yeah, it has quite some slider streams, which if you just spam your fingers, you will get either 100s or you'll just slide a break. That's quite harsh already. OD stands for overall difficulty, which means accuracy requirement pretty much.
It's a really sensible pick from the Japanese side. We can see RTU has the absolute best score ever achieved on this map.
Yeah, he was actually battling the Lua on that, isn't that right?
Yes, he was playing it hundreds of times, it seemed. The thing that really goes with him is that he will just try so hard to get that first place. Oh, and also Kuruta has been replaced by Apricot again.
Oh, that's kind of interesting.
Well, it's the sort of map that Apricot is really good at, I suppose. And it's also within his comfort zone, considering the BPM.
Also, we lost Mr. Color again, by the way. He had to go.
Alright.
But yeah, what I really find difficult about this map is these sliders we just played and the disconnected streams. They're insanely difficult to ask me.
The zigzag streams and the slider stream, basically the parts which I think are the hardest.
Yeah, it seems like Sumaru kind of gave up. This is quite hard. Or it could be some technical issues on his side. We'll see.
And that was like, I don't know, 1 or 2 greens. 1 green from RTU.
Well, it's still amazing score. Unfortunately, Cimarron did fail, but others didn't do that bad. Actually, Henke had the best score on the team of Netherlands, and he had more than other people in the Japanese team, except for RTY. And yeah, this is another win for the Japanese team for 15 million points.
Next map's going to be the map by Groomed, Over the Flood by Gorshe.
Hey, you said shit. Okay.
Oh my god, I said the S word. It can't really be helped.
Well, it's quite a difficult map, and it's actually a really good map because the difficulty comes exactly from the song itself. Because it kind of feels random, but it's at the same time it's not. It's really fun actually. And on Hidden, I think it's quite difficult to read because of that, because you have quite erratic rhythms, which are combined into a really small and short repeating sliders. Because if you kind of mistime them, you will break your combo.
It would at least require a fair amount of memory to play this, which is also sort of well, it's sort of with every map, you have to remember the rhythm. This is usually why you play better when you're not side reading.
This is also one of the maps which is regarded quite high on the rankings with really top players. Everyone likes this map. I mean, I like it too, but it's sort of hard for me, especially later on.
Cecil Ribbon is playing this again.
Yeah. A lot of people actually like this map as a stream training map. It gets quite intense.
I don't really find it a good stream in the training map because the streams are just not long enough. You will just learn how to burst, and that's really not what you need.
Well, that sort of depends on what your aim is, because this map is actually quite good to train coordination, especially because it has erratic rhythms.
Yeah.
At least if you ask me.
Meanwhile, the Japanese team is sort of cruising through this map.
Yeah, we have to apologize to everyone because for some reason we just cannot see what Hanky is doing, but he is actually playing. Some of us are trying to spectate the game.
Well, thanks to Hanky, thanks to the poor feed, we can all see which game it is at least. That score bar G is going straight up to the top 6.
That's quite amazing, actually, to get quite high ranks on a tournament match. But yeah,
Rank
this was
4,
actually
best hidden score.
this was actually a mind-crushing victory for Japan. They won by 137 million points. That's groundbreaking. I don't know what to say.
The universe will implode.
Well, not really, but something like that. So this is 4-0 for Japan. And it should be Japan's pick now as well. So let's see. What do they have in mind?
Next map is going to be Axiom, the RHU zone map.
I find that map beyond real, really. I think the spacing changes are quite difficult to read.
Actually one of the easiest map because, well, it kind of depends on how good you are at reading generally, but it's the only map that's sort of slow in that respect. 160 BPM streams. In my own case, it's always been the main problem with maps is not how complex it is, it's the streaming and how fast the streams are.
Yeah, I'm sort of the exact opposite. If a map is complex and difficult to read, I doubt I can play that. I guess everyone has their own weaknesses. But from what I remember, I actually had difficulties with reading the jumps at the start. Because, I don't know, I just find it quite unexpected. It's really difficult for me.
Well, that's because you look at the bottom of the screen when playing them.
Hey, that's low. See what I did there? Well, judging from the OWC IRC channel we have here, I guess everyone was preparing for the streams. That's why we had this delay. It's really difficult to say what's gonna happen here because I don't know. It looks like the team of Netherlands kind of lost motivation since they lost their duel. But yeah, Apricot kind of missed as well.
Who is having real issues playing actually?
Yeah, he kind of failed. But seeing how the rest of the Japan's team are holding their combo quite high, I don't think they will lose just like that. Well, Karuta did lose the combo now, but they still have 2 people. Okay, they only have fire 2Y now. Oh god, why am I doing this?
Going into the football comments in this trap.
Well, I'm not really superstitious, but people could probably blame me for them breaking the combo. But yeah, seeing as only one person on the Japanese team kept his combo and results are in, it's kind of clear win for Japan.
That's kind of surprising. I was actually expecting more full combos than that, but well, from RTA, not so surprising, I suppose.
Yeah, this time the score difference was only 11 million. It is still a lot, but it's not that much. So this makes it 5-0 for Japan, and the next map should be, I believe, Netherlands pick.
Last map is going to be Kite's map, Rubik's Cube by Waterman.
That's quite interesting, because, well, the whole map could be considered like one huge stream, especially if you like to alternate. It's a really good map for alternating, by the way, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's very balanced.
The only difficult thing about this map, if you ask me, is the stacking on the slider ends, because sometimes you have a slightly unexpected jump, and it's really a good spot to actually break your combo, because you will most likely slider break.
True. I find this map horribly hard playing hidden though.
Yeah, because sometimes you have like 2 nodes behind the slider end, and that's sort of difficult to read on a fast-paced map like this.
You know, the funny though, is in many cases where you have these nodes, you wouldn't notice any of them when you're playing with Nomad, while when you're playing it hidden, you suddenly struggle a lot with it. And since you're so easy to play Nomad, you just don't really remember the spots where those nodes actually are, so you never really get to remember them either.
Yeah, you just see an opposed circle and you're like, oh, there's a node there, I should just click. There is no such thing in hidden.
I'm just kind of dazzled by those who would actually want to use, you know, one key for these patterns. In some cases you actually have some players who do that. There's always just for instance using one key all the way.
Isn't it like 130 BPM on 4 or something? That's actually quite a scary speed to sometimes, if you ask me.
I would never even consider using one key for it.
Yeah, even despite Apricot having some breaks for whatever reason, the team of Japan still won by 26 million points, and that was quite a straightforward victory of 6-0. Congratulations, Japan, and yeah, it's gonna be Korea versus Japan in the finals. How unexpected.
Well, congratulations to Japan.
And congratulations to the team of Netherlands for coming this far. They still have their chance to battle for the 3rd place, I believe. Sadly, well, they had some issues with the players, so they had to find like a last-minute replacement, so we had some delays and all that. But I hope that everyone had fun, and yeah, see you in finals. This was LOL Cubes.
This was Korea. See you in finals.